guys? It's been quite a bit of time, but we're back again. We're gonna do something a little different this time. The update for the Angmar server just dropped. You can see we're capped at level 60 right now. And yeah, really one thing I wanted to show you guys a little bit more was the how the legendary items work and kind of what you want to do specifically for the Bjorning class. Yeah, it's changed quite a bit, but definitely I think it's pretty nice. It's a little less, or it's definitely less random compared to what it first was. You just kind of identified items and hoped for a really good roll. And now you don't have to do that. You can just do whatever you want. Okay, first things first, you can get legendary weapons at level 45. You just come over to Rivendell to get those. You also get this. It's called the Legendary Item Reward Track. You just get here by clicking Shift I, or you can go here to let's see, it's in here somewhere. Yeah, here we go, reward track. Okay, as you can see, as you kill enemies or do quests, this just kind of levels up. And it goes all the way up to level 101. So as you can see, I am currently at 38. And you can see this is for a whole month. Actually, it looks like it's just a little bit over 2 months. So you can keep getting all of these things that eventually help out your character. You know, get things like a corgi. Most of these are related to the legendary items, but there are some that are just like not even close. As you get up higher in the ranks, you'll get things like enhanced runes. So these are legendary. These are going to be the best ones you can put on your items. Okay, first things first, you can see I have a bunch of them put together. It's really weird to like get to this item. You have to hold shift and then left click 2 times. I'll make this a little bit bigger. You can see like it kind of scales with your level a little bit, so you don't have to like level up the item or anything like that. You get these heraldries. There are a bunch of different ones, and there are different tiers of how good they are. So you got like normal, which is the yellow words. You got yellow, blue, yellow, purple, blue, and then gold, which is like the legendary ones. So first things first, each character is going to have 2 legendary items. So in this case, even though I have a 2-handed axe, I can come over here and I can get any of these other ones, like a 1-handed axe or like a club, dagger, spear. You can use swords too, but unfortunately they don't have the sword for Bjorning, which sucks, because like, I mean, the spear's okay, or like a dagger is fine, club, axe. This axe looks pretty cool, but I'm just rocking this one right now. And of course, like I have this little pocket or like cloth item that goes on here too. Okay, first let us look at these Bjorning traceries. So Bjorning has, like every class has 3 different trait classes, right? We have for Bjorning, Hide, the Claw, the Roar. I always go Roar when I'm playing solo just because like, you never know when you're going to need some healing and you're in a bind. You can solo quite a bit of content just with this. However, sometimes if you're questing with other people, they'll want you to go DPS or tank, which Bjorning can definitely do that. Okay, so first thing is these different tiers. Obviously, they depend on level content. So obviously, people in other servers are all the way up here, but right now in Angmar, we're just down here. So you can see bear damage, bear form damage versus bee swarm, man form damage. Here's what I have specifically for the roar, and I kind of want to go over that a little bit more. So these are the areas, these are words of mastery. These are the ones you're going to get from the Bjorning traceries. So first, got man form damage, where this is um, a higher ranking tracery or with the blue text. And then this one is damage over time pulses and swarm debuff duration. The reason for that is this bee swarm, it does -5% physical mitigation. And then with the roar, you get this extra damage that now is like area of effect. So 3 more pulses and then 6 more seconds of this debuff. You get 18 seconds of this debuff right here. So like 18 seconds of additional damage with pulses every 2 seconds. So you can see that's like this is actually my best move right now. You can see it does up to like 1,000 damage just initially, and then it does that additional damage of almost 1,000 since then. I have paired that specifically with this Ascendant Light, so this gives me critical rating, but also since I have 2 of them equipped, I get plus 15% light damage. So this is this does light damage for the pulses, which is exactly what you want. So I've leveled these up all the way. You do that with these enhancement runes right here. So this one's like, it adds 1 level, this one adds 2 levels, this one adds 3 levels. And so where this is like completely full, I don't need to worry about that right now. Okay, next thing, I added this area effect healing because I want to be able to do some pretty big tier healing for when I'm using when I'm like in a fellowship or in a raid or in an instance. So you can see that it does more healing here for these 2 moves, or like this move as well. It just does more when it's an area of effect healing rather than a single target like this one. Okay, showing you my Bjorning carving. So it just gives tactical healing rating, which is fine. It doesn't really show over here in the character information, but that's okay. Okay, so first of all, damage over time. That contributes to this as well. That's really helpful. Got the bee swarm damage, so it increases it even more. And then I've got this Wrath refund chance. So 35% chance for Wrath spending attacks to refund Wrath. So in this case, it's like 35% chance to apply plus 3 wrath. So instead of it being like 10 wrath, then it just ends up being like 7. So all of these that cost wrath to use, it gives it a chance to return it back, which is just extremely helpful since like we don't use power or anything. That's kind of what I like about this class is like I can never run out of power because my moves will generate some sort of wrath. Okay, so back over here in the back of this room, which is in Rivendell, by the way. We got words of power traceries, we got word of craft, and then these heraldic traceries. So these are the ones that are in that every item right here. So I got heraldry of the bear, and I got another one right here. So in this case, like they have higher tier ones, but you need to have these little tracery items. Sometimes you get these from quests, sometimes you just get them from the reward track. But definitely like they kind of make sense based on whatever class you're playing. So like here's like might and vitality. That's gonna be like your champion, maybe your guardian, any sort of might based class. Versus like the serpent is agility and vitality. Now you got will, vitality. This one is a little bit more vitality versus might, right? Like you got 19 versus 15. And same thing here. And I specifically have the bear, since it's like very easy to see, plus outgoing healing rating. So if I look here, let's see. I might be able to see that here somewhere. Okay, let's see. Okay, here we go. So we've got outgoing healing rating right there. It's so weird I can't see that here. I might just have to calculate it myself, but okay. Yeah, as you can see, these are the like legendary ones. They are extremely rare, so like be careful how you use them. But definitely that's what you want to like the higher the enchantment or like the higher the tier, the better you're off you're gonna be. Okay. Last thing I wanted to show you is that you can have more than one legendary item. So if I come over to this lady and say, hey, like I want one, like you can have as many as you want. They don't deconstruct into anything, so like don't just go buying a ton of them. But yeah, they are super helpful. I think next time we will show off a little bit, maybe one of the Moria instances and how I run that as a Beorning. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed learning a little bit more about legendary items and how traceries work. Feel free to comment and like and subscribe. We'll see a few more videos like this in the future. Okay, thanks, and we'll see you next time.